So I just got back from an early screening, very happy that I was able to attend it, but an early screening for Disney's newest film, Encanto. This movie comes in about an hour and 45 minutes, and all the songs in it are written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who you know from Hamilton. He's the guy who wrote all the songs and made Hamilton, so definitely has a very good track record with making songs. And this is, of course, a musical and very family story that Encanto tells. So without further ado, let me get into my review for Disney's newest film, Encanto. So this film is about a family of people who have very special blessings and gifts. Some of them can basically lift and move mountains, others can hear things from miles away. There's one girl who's able to heal people through the meals that she makes. Any injury she's able to heal. But it's a family of just extremely gifted people, and they got this gift through a sacrifice that their grandfather made when their village was being raided by basically government officials, and his sacrifice gave light to a candle which burns eternal, and that's where a bunch of this magic and their powers come from. And it created big vast landscape that's basically unclimbable and impregnable from any attack. It's almost like itself a little Wakanda that just cannot be breached, and the people who live there thrive, and especially this family. But the story mostly follows the granddaughter of the woman who lost her husband trying to escape from the military and create a life, and we find out that she has no gift. She lives with people who are basically superheroes in their own rights, but when she became of age, they all go through the ceremony where she gets a power, and she never got hers. So she always feels left out, and a lot of the family are very mean, and they segregate her from everything that they do in terms of just even to decorating the house that they have. But the house that they have is alive in itself. It does so much for them. It prepares meals for them, keeps them safe, shelters. It's just amazing. This house is a character all on its own. But we find out that the house is starting to crumble and break, and the magic is starting to fade. These people and this family are losing their powers, and everything, of course, gets blamed on her, the powerless one, because she's able to see this where they're not able to. And this story kind of turns into a very family felt film, all about connection and love and transparency and just embracing everything about who someone is and how special they are. And I found that Disney, especially in films like Mulan, go through this thing that show you have to have a power to be special and all these things. And I found that this film finally broke out of Disney doing this trend, and I love that. It made me so happy that this movie didn't go down the path that Mulan did, or like a bunch of their movies do, even Star Wars with Rey. But it's all about her trying to figure out why their house is crumbling, why the powers are fading, and it's just a great film, again, all about reconnection with the family and just embracing and loving one another and understanding differences. And it does this through some very well-written songs. There was one that I didn't quite care for about the young sister who was able to move mountains and whatnot, but all the songs in their own right were great for the characters and told really great stories, and they were very catchy. And if you like the songs that were in Hamilton, you'll definitely like the style that a lot of these are in, where they blend hip-hop with your traditional like Disney movie singing, with a lot of Spanish, Latina, and Mexican culture infused within the music and the soul of this movie. And it was just made for really entertaining, fun, upbeat songs and really fun, entertaining, upbeat characters. The one Disney film that made me actually cry when I saw it was Coco, and this one I actually did come a little close just because I thought Coco had such a beautiful message, and it felt like this was going for that, but there was something, it felt like 10 or 15 minutes from this movie missing that would have just made this an absolutely perfect movie in my eyes, where I'm certain that I'm right about this theory that I have, but there's something with the house that connects back to the grandmother and the grandfather, so her husbands, that I feel like this movie, if you've seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm trying not to be as spoilery as I can here, but there's a connection that just really should have been in this movie to truly tie the characters together, tie the story together. And having that in there would have just truly brought the house, the characters, and a ton of motivations together. And I wish it didn't even really need to be 10-15 minutes. It could have just been one line, and it would have just made something absolutely amazing to me in terms of the connection with the house. But Encanto is a beautiful movie. It looks fantastic. Like Disney Pixar movies just keep looking better and better every single time they make a new one. And the songs were awesome. The art style was awesome. Characters were amazing. And it was just a great, fun time that the whole family is going to enjoy. So with all this taken together, that is why I'm going to give Encanto an 8 out of 10. Highly recommend it. And like I said, I am certain I am right about the theory that I have about this movie, but they don't outright say it. And I do think that this connection that they have is something truly beautiful. So if you've seen Encanto, please let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. And if you like this review, you can definitely check out all my other reviews and everything else I do in this channel through my playlist down below. And I also link them up top here. Of course, if you like what you see on the channel, subscribe, turn the little ring on if you want to know when I upload new videos. If you want to check out everything I do live stream and video game wise, there's a link in the description of this video. And on my channel as well, to my Twitch. And in both of those places, there's a link to the Medium Mountain, which is my Discord, where I have pet pictures, but we also talk about movies, video games, comics, TV, music, pretty much everything that's awesome in this world. So you can definitely join that amazing community to help make it even more amazing than it does already. And yes, go check out Encanto. Absolutely beautiful film and awesome, guys.